Hello everyone and welcome to Wisdom and Wealth. Are you seeking a deeper understanding of life's complexities, a path to inner peace, and strategies for lasting prosperity? If so, you've come to the right place. Have you ever felt that pang of regret after sharing too much, feeling exposed and vulnerable? Many of us over 40 have experienced that, and it's a feeling we aim to help you avoid. In today's fast-paced world where everyone seems to demand a piece of your attention, guarding your inner world isn't just a good idea, it's an act of self-preservation. As the ancient teachings of Buddhism gently remind us, resist the urge to be swayed by the cacophony of external voices. Instead, turn inward and diligently protect your inner sanctuary. Remember to show some love, like or subscribe to the channel as we explore the timeless wisdom of Buddhism and its practical applications for a richer, more fulfilling life. Today, we're embarking on a journey into the heart of Buddhist wisdom. We'll explore the subtle yet profound art of self-protection. It's about understanding why selectively guarding aspects of your life, your vulnerabilities, aspirations, and authentic self, can be a source of immense strength. In those quiet moments, when you consciously choose silence over hasty words and privacy over public display, you tap into a wellspring of inner resilience. This isn't about building walls, but about creating a safe haven where you can cultivate self-awareness, grow in wisdom, and navigate life's challenges with grace and poise. It's about making sure that your voice is the loudest in your head. So, are you ready to reclaim your power and discover the peace and prosperity that come from wisely guarding your inner world? Great! Let's delve into the heart of this timeless wisdom. First, let's discuss your weaknesses. Remember to show some love, like or subscribe to the channel as we explore the timeless wisdom of Buddhism and its practical applications for a richer, more fulfilling life. Your weaknesses, perceived as flaws by some, are actually hidden strengths waiting to be unlocked. In the Buddhist perspective, our vulnerabilities aren't sources of shame but rather integral parts of our unique life journeys. Every individual possesses insecurities, imperfections, and areas of sensitivity. Instead of viewing them negatively, understand that these are potential keys to self-awareness, personal development, and deeper understanding. Rather than exposing these vulnerabilities to potentially unsympathetic or judgmental individuals, focus on protecting them. By guarding your weaknesses, you create a safe space to work on them privately. You avoid the fear of external criticism or unwelcome interference. This personal space allows you to transform your vulnerabilities into strengths at your own pace. You are free of external pressures and expectations. Remember, your weaknesses are not flaws. They're merely stepping stones on the path to becoming a stronger, more self-aware version of yourself. Next, we move on to a topic that is often disregarded by many, the importance of trust. Remember to show some love, like or subscribe to the channel as we explore the timeless wisdom of Buddhism and its practical applications for a richer, more fulfilling life. Be incredibly selective with your trust. Not everyone is a friend, regardless of how they may appear. Trust, an invaluable gift, should be given with discernment and care. Buddhist mindfulness teaches us to be keenly aware of those we allow into our inner circle. Not all who cross our paths have pure intentions, and even well-meaning individuals can unintentionally cause harm. By being selective with your trust, you safeguard yourself from potential betrayal, disappointment, and heartache. Just because someone appears supportive or sympathetic doesn't automatically qualify them to handle your deepest secrets or vulnerabilities. Take the time to truly understand someone before sharing your inner world. Trust should be earned through consistent actions and genuine connection, not given freely based on surface-level charm. Being mindful in this way protects your peace of mind and enhances your emotional well-being. Now let's move on to one of the most important aspects of your life, your private life. Remember to show some love, like or subscribe to the channel as we explore the timeless wisdom of Buddhism and its practical applications for a richer, more fulfilling life. In an era dominated by relentless sharing of personal details, privacy has become a precious and powerful commodity. Buddhism emphasizes the critical importance of protecting your inner world, maintaining control over your personal space, and thoughtfully managing your personal life. Consider your thoughts, feelings, relationships, and goals as sacred. By keeping these aspects of your life private, you retain the power to control how much of yourself you reveal to the world. This protects you from unnecessary scrutiny, judgment, and the intrusion of negativity that can disrupt your peace of mind. Maintaining privacy allows you to live authentically. It protects you from the pressure of public opinion. It also allows you to stay focused on what truly matters to you. Remember, you are not obligated to provide anyone with a glimpse into your personal life. Protecting your privacy is, in essence, protecting your personal power. Your emotions are an important, but sometimes dangerous part of your personality. Emotional reactions are natural human responses, but they can also be significant vulnerabilities if not managed mindfully. In Buddhism, the ability to handle emotions with calmness is seen as a sign of inner strength and stability. When you impulsively reveal your emotional reactions, whether it's anger, sadness, or frustration, you unintentionally provide others with insight into what affects you most deeply. This information, unfortunately, can be used against you, either deliberately or unintentionally. By keeping your emotional responses in check, you maintain greater control over how external events and individuals affect you. This doesn't imply suppressing your emotions entirely. Instead, it involves learning to observe them without immediate reaction. Practice pausing, taking a deep breath, and reflecting before responding. This can help you respond in a way that aligns with your intentions, rather than being driven by the heat of the moment. Protecting your emotional reactions cultivates resilience and a centered self. You will be less influenced by the actions or words of others. Remember, your calmness is your shield, and your silence can often be your greatest strength. Plans are deeply personal, but do people deserve to know about them? Your plans, dreams, and goals are deeply personal, and not everyone deserves to be privy to them. In Buddhist teachings, it's believed that sharing your intentions prematurely can expose you to negativity, doubt, and even sabotage. Others may project their own fears, insecurities, or envy onto your aspirations. This can potentially dampen your motivation and distract you from your focus. By keeping your plans private, you protect them from external influence. You are also giving yourself the space to pursue your goals with unwavering clarity and determination. Quietly work towards your dreams, letting your actions and successes speak for themselves. This not only shields your intentions from outside interference but also reinforces your resolve as you progress along your path. Remember, your journey is uniquely yours. Not everyone is meant to walk it alongside you. Remaining vigilant requires that you keep your guard up. Life is unpredictable, filled with both joy and unexpected challenges. In Buddhism, mindfulness and vigilance are key to navigating these uncertainties. Keeping your guard up doesn't mean living in a state of constant fear or distrust, but rather being aware, mindful, and attentive to your surroundings and the people in your life. When you lower your guard, you become more susceptible to negative influences, manipulative individuals, and potentially harmful situations that can disrupt your peace of mind. Staying vigilant means being conscious of your environment and discerning the intentions of those around you. It involves recognizing that not everyone has your best interests at heart. You must also be able to understand that some may seek to exploit your openness or kindness. In Buddhism, this awareness isn't rooted in suspicion. Instead, it stems from a commitment to self-preservation and maintaining inner balance. By staying vigilant, you can make thoughtful decisions that protect you from potential harm, whether it's emotional, mental, or even physical. Letting your guard down can also lead to complacency, where you might overlook warning signs or ignore your intuition. In Buddhist practice, mindfulness helps you stay fully present and aware of what is happening around you. This awareness helps you maintain control over your actions and reactions, keeping you grounded in any situation. It's also about setting clear boundaries, and being clear about what you will and will not tolerate. Never compromise your values or well-being. By staying vigilant, you're not only protecting yourself from external threats, but also cultivating your inner strength. Mindfulness helps you respond wisely. Respond wisely, rather than reacting impulsively. This empowers you to navigate your path with confidence. You will know that you're fully in control of your personal space and energy. So, always keep your guard up, not out of fear, but out of deep respect for your peace and well-being. This approach provides a comprehensive understanding of the importance of vigilance and how it relates to maintaining personal boundaries and inner peace, drawing from Buddhist principles. Silence isn't just an absence of words, it's a powerful instrument. Silence is often misunderstood as mere quietness or a lack of words. However, in Buddhism, it is seen as a powerful tool that can be used to protect your peace, maintain control, and communicate strength without uttering a single word. Silence creates space between you and the noise of the world. This gives you the time needed to think, reflect, and observe. It is also a form of self-discipline that helps you avoid unnecessary conflicts, misunderstandings, and emotional reactions. When you practice silence, you give yourself the opportunity to listen more deeply, not only to others, but also to your own inner thoughts and emotions. This inner listening helps you gain clarity and wisdom, allowing you to make more thoughtful decisions. By not immediately responding to provocations or pressure, you retain control over your actions. In Buddhism, this is known as practicing mindful speech, which includes knowing when not to speak at all. Silence is a form of self-protection in conversations, arguments, or negotiations. Saying less often reveals more. It prevents others from knowing too much about your thoughts, plans, or intentions, which protects you from potential manipulation. Silence can serve as a boundary that says, "I will not engage with negativity, and I won't let others draw me into their drama." It shields your mind from unnecessary stress and conflict. Silence disarms those who seek to provoke you in a heated situation. Responding with silence can be more powerful than any words you could say. It shows you are in control of your emotions. You won't be easily rattled. This quiet strength is a form of wisdom that Buddhism deeply values. It reflects inner peace, self-respect, and a refusal to let others dictate your emotional state. Using silence wisely means knowing when to hold back, when to let things go unsaid, and when to walk away. It's about choosing not to reveal your thoughts or feelings to those who may not appreciate or respect them. By embracing silence, you cultivate an aura of calm and strength. Others cannot easily penetrate this. You are protecting your energy and maintaining your composure, demonstrating that true power often lies in what is left unspoken. In the end, silence isn't about withdrawal or weakness, it's about strategic restraint. It's a choice that allows you to navigate life with grace, protecting your peace, and preserving your dignity. Use it as a shield and a tool guiding you through life's challenges with the quiet confidence that you are in control of your own mind and emotions. Don't overshare your successes, humility is a shield. In a world that encourages us to broadcast every achievement, it's easy to fall into the habit of oversharing. However, Buddhism teaches the value of humility and the wisdom of restraint. Oversharing your accomplishments can invite unwanted attention, envy, and even negative energy from those around you. Constantly highlighting your successes risks attracting people who may not genuinely celebrate with you, but instead harbor resentment or jealousy. Humility acts as a protective shield that guards your achievements from being tarnished by external judgment. It doesn't mean downplaying your accomplishments or failing to recognize your hard work. Instead, it's about keeping your triumphs close to your heart. You cherish them privately without the need for external validation. By not flaunting your successes, you preserve the purity of your achievements and protect yourself from negative energies that come with public scrutiny. Buddhism teaches that true fulfillment comes from within, not from the applause or recognition of others. When you quietly acknowledge your successes, you maintain inner peace and self-respect. You aren't swayed by the opinions or reactions of those around you, allowing your happiness to remain steady and rooted in your own efforts. This aligns with the Buddhist concept of non-attachment, where your self-worth isn't tied to external praise or criticism, but is grounded in your personal journey. Keeping your successes private helps you stay focused on self-improvement and growth. Oversharing can lead to complacency, where the satisfaction of external validation might tempt you to rest on your laurels. By remaining humble, you remind yourself that every achievement is a stepping stone, not the final destination. Humility keeps you motivated to keep pushing forward. You can quietly work towards your next goal without the distraction of outside opinions. Silently celebrating your victories helps you maintain control over your narrative. When you overshare, you open yourself up to being misunderstood, judged, or even undermined. Not everyone will appreciate or support your journey, and some may even seek to bring you down. By keeping your successes to yourself, you protect your progress and ensure that you remain in control of your story. Oversharing can create unnecessary pressure to maintain a perfect image. After putting your achievements out there, you may feel the need to constantly live up to others' expectations. This can be exhausting and distracting. By keeping your achievements private, you free yourself from this burden, allowing you to work and grow without the weight of public perception. This quiet approach to success fosters resilience. You learn to value your efforts rather than seeking validation from others. Humility shields you from the pitfalls of ego and pride. It keeps you grounded, reminding you that success is fleeting and there's always more to learn and achieve. It allows you to enjoy your achievements without the pressure to constantly perform for an audience. In Buddhism, the quiet joy of knowing you've done well, without the need for outward display, is a true expression of inner strength and contentment. So the next time you accomplish something meaningful, take a moment to appreciate it on your own. Let your success bring you inner pride and motivation rather than using it to seek outside approval. By doing this, you not only protect your peace, but cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude and humility. It will help you move forward with a clear mind and a humble heart. Remember, the most meaningful achievements connect with your inner self, untouched by external opinions. Guard your success as you guard your inner peace. Let it inspire your growth quietly and calmly. Protecting your reputation is equally important. Loose talk can cause damage, and your reputation is one of your most valuable assets. It influences how others see and treat you. In Buddhism, integrity and mindful speech are essential to preserving your reputation. A reputation built on honesty, respect, and reliability opens doors. A damaged one can close them just as quickly. The saying, "Loose lips sink ships," reminds us of the dangers of careless words. Oversharing, especially with the wrong people, can lead to betrayal, confusion, and harm to your image. Protecting your reputation requires awareness and intentionality. It begins with being mindful of what you say and how you present yourself. Avoid gossip, bragging, or impulsive comments. Even seemingly harmless words can be misinterpreted or twisted. Buddhism emphasizes right speech. You must speak truthfully, kindly, and only when necessary. Practicing this ensures your words reflect your values and character. It's wise to remember that not everyone has your best interests at heart. Sharing personal thoughts or plans freely can backfire if misused by others. Some may distort your words for their own agenda. Being selective about what you share reduces the risk of harm. Awareness acts as a shield. It allows you to navigate social spaces with confidence and caution. Your actions matter as much as your words. Acting with integrity, keeping promises, and treating others with respect build a trustworthy reputation. Yet, even a lapse in judgment can leave a lasting impression. It's essential to align your behavior with your values and to remain mindful of how your actions reflect who you are. Every word and action contributes to the story others tell about you. A strong reputation protects you during difficult times. When people see you as consistent and trustworthy, they're more likely to offer understanding when conflicts arise. This trust becomes a form of social credit. One careless moment can diminish it, so it must be nurtured through thoughtful conduct. Buddhist teachings emphasize self-awareness as the foundation of protecting one's reputation. Regular reflection on your speech, actions, and the image you present helps you stay aligned with your values. It's not about perfection, but about honesty and growth. Acknowledging your shortcomings and learning from them allows you to shape your reputation rather than leaving it at the mercy of others' opinions. It's important to remain grounded when you face criticism. Not all criticism requires a response. Sometimes silence is your greatest strength. Reacting impulsively can escalate a situation. It can damage your image further. True strength lies in knowing when to speak, when to stay silent, and when to walk away. By observing calmly and responding with intention, you reflect your true character. Guarding your reputation means being mindful in your words and actions. Loose speech can unravel years of effort. Speak thoughtfully, act with wisdom, and protect your reputation as you protect your peace of mind. In doing so, you shape a story built on respect, trust, and strength. Boundaries are important for protecting your peace, energy, and relationships. In Buddhism, setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's an act of deep self-respect and compassion. Boundaries define what feels right for you in relationships. Without them, you risk being overwhelmed, drained, or disrespected by those who disregard your needs. Setting clear boundaries guides how energy flows in and out of your life. It says, "This is where I stand, and this is how I care for myself." Imagine your mind and spirit as a garden. Boundaries are the fences that protect it, keeping out what harms you and making room for peace and growth. They preserve your emotional and mental energy, allowing you to care for yourself and others from a place of strength. When you set boundaries, you're affirming, "My peace is not negotiable." Boundaries aren't walls or acts of rejection. They're spaces where true connection can grow. They teach others how to treat you and remind them that your time, energy, and presence are valuable. In a world that demands more, boundaries become essential. Being clear about what you will and won't accept prevents others from draining you or imposing expectations. Setting boundaries isn't always easy. It takes courage, self-awareness, and sometimes the willingness to disappoint others, especially those used to having unlimited access. Remember, you are not responsible for how others react. Buddhism encourages us to let go of pleasing everyone and to focus on honoring our inner truth. Your boundaries are yours alone. You don't need to explain or defend them. Knowing your limits helps you avoid overwhelm and resentment. You begin to interact from clarity and self-respect rather than stress or guilt. This mindfulness lies at the heart of Buddhist practice. Boundaries help you stay aware of your needs so you don't lose yourself in caring for others. They aren't rigid walls, but living structures that evolve as you grow. As your values and needs shift, so do your boundaries. They protect you from toxic relationships. Clear boundaries allow you to step back from people who ignore your limits, disrespect your space, or bring negativity. A peaceful mind is essential in Buddhism, and boundaries are vital. They allow you to cultivate a calm life by filtering out conflict and noise. Boundaries aren't just about saying no. They're about saying yes to what truly matters. They give you space to focus on your passions, healing, and well-being. Setting boundaries allows you to live with honesty and purpose free from the weight of others' expectations. This is an act of self-love and protection. It honors your worth and safeguards your emotional health. Setting and upholding boundaries is ongoing. It requires patience and commitment. Each time you assert a boundary, you affirm that your peace and needs matter. Boundaries are an expression of inner dignity. They ask, "What matters to me? What do I need to stay true to myself?" This reflection mirrors the Buddhist path of self-awareness. As you change, your boundaries change, too. They help you release what no longer serves you and create space for what aligns with your spirit. In this way, boundaries lead you toward a more balanced and peaceful life. Not revealing everything about yourself isn't about hiding. It's about guarding your inner space. Buddhism teaches us to protect our energy, peace, and path. You are in control of what you share and with whom. Let these teachings guide you to hold your boundaries with strength. Walk gently but firmly in the direction of peace. We hope that you will show some love by liking and subscribing.